Hey guys, Nishika this side from Team ABCS, and in today's session we are going to learn something more about presentation. Before we start, let me tell you there are two types of presentation, formal one and the informal one. And in this video we are going to talk about informal presentations. There are certain steps that we need to follow. Let's see what are they. So the first step is to select a topic. Topic could be of anything. It could be related to life, hard work, success, time. It could be of any genre. You can even pick any social issues or something which is informative or something which is emotional, something, or you can talk about even some great personalities. It all depends on us. The second step is coder, C-O-D-E-R. So in this step there are 5 sub-steps. The very first thing that we need to do is collect all ideas. Once we have selected the topic, what we need to do next is to collect all the ideas together, all the information that we could. The second step comes is order. Once we get all the information, we need to place them into a perfect order. Once we do it, then we need to do draft. D stands for draft. We need to write down, pitch in and every ideas that we have in our mind. We need to jot it in a notebook and then we need to go through it. We need to check it, and that process is called editing. The second one is after D is E. E stands for editing. We need to edit. We need to see whether everything is going as per the context or not. Is there anything which is not going, or is there anything which could be rectified into more better version of it? So we need to check it. Once we do it, what is the last one is the revise. Once everything is done, we need to revise it again and again. We need to practice what we have written. So friends, the third step is body language. So once the topic is selected, content is finalized, we need to practice it again and again. And while practicing, we need to take care of our body language, how we are presenting ourselves. Informal presentation are not at all similar like formal presentation. In formal presentation, we stand at a particular position and present our PPTs or whatever we have made on a laptop or on a projector. But in informal one, what we need to do is it's a kind of public speaking. Like if you have ever heard any motivational speaker, so they don't just stand at one position and say everything. They cover all the stage, they make eye contact, they do hand gestures, then postures. So we need to take care of everything. In that body language, everything comes. How we are making eye contact with every audience, how we are able to express our words through our hand movements, and the other one is we need to cover our stage as well. We cannot just stand at one particular position. We need to keep on moving ourselves while presenting ourselves, and the most important one, we just don't need to keep on moving. At certain point, there is a particular way of covering the stage. If you have ever seen any motivational, they just don't keep on moving. At times they stop, at times they walk, at times they make gestures and postures through their body language. So that is what we need to do. We need to communicate through our gestures and postures. So friends, the fourth one is voice modulation. Once topic is selected, content is finalized, once we learn how to give body language, we need to control our voice as well. See, in voice modulation there comes pitch and pace. If we talk at higher amplitude, then we are having high pitch. If we talk at normal, then it is normal. If we talk at lower amplitude, then our pitch is low. And we cannot have the same tone throughout our presentation. Otherwise, it will be monotonous. So we need to fluctuate it throughout our presentation as per the needs and requirement. If there is something which I need to emphasize on, then I will take it to a higher pitch. If something with very sensitive or emotional, I will take it to a very soft one. So that is what we need to take care of. And the other one is pace. Pace is the rate of word we speak per second. So you can, in easier language, you can say it's the speed of our saying. So it's not like you have crammed something and you're vomiting out. You need to speak at that pace at which your audience could be able to understand. You need to be not very slow, not very fast. You need to be at normal pace. I would say that this normal pace also don't continues throughout. At some times, as I mentioned, that when you need to emphasize something, emphasize that this should be done, this is something that should be taken care of. So you go for higher, amplitude of your voice, you go for higher pitch with a little bit of higher pace. When you do it in the other way. When you need to talk something about very sensitive, you need to be slow, calm, with soft tone. So that is something you need to take care of. So friends, the last step of our presentation is emotions. See, once everything is being done, still the most important part which is left is to dive into the character of our topic. If we want that audience should connect with us in the same way, we need to deliver it. We need to feel the emotion that is there in our topic. If I'm giving any motivational speech, so I am supposed to be self-motivated. If I want others to be motivated, the first thing is to be self-motivated. If there it is any social issue and I want to create awareness, at first I need to be aware of everything, and I need to be bold enough to tell the world that what is correct and what is wrong. If something very sensitive, so I also need to be sensitive in the same way. So these all things are that we need to keep in our mind at first. Again, I'm recalling it. At first, select topic, then coder, then comes the body language, then comes the pitch and the pace, that is voice modulation, and then comes the emotion. I hope you guys must have learned something new today, and keep practicing, keep working hard.